I have Homo sapiens. Don't worry, replied the first. I had some once. They won't last long. Today I want to show you your role for improving the world around you and why God cares about what He gave us. I'm not an environmentalist, but I am a Christian and a human being. I'm someone who cares about what God values, and I want to please Him in doing everything I can to improve the world around me, and today I want to enlist your help. God created us in His image and gave us dominion over the world. How can we save it? Discussing the environment can be heated, overwhelming, and downright depressing. In the next few minutes, I want to talk about how God gave us the earth, and we want to start repairing what we've destroyed. We'll look at recycling, air pollution, and forest destruction. First, let's look at air pollution. The largest cause of air pollution is the production and release of carbon dioxide. This comes from our cars, planes, power plants, and every living creature. As a Christian responsibility, we need to find ways to cut down on the production of the gas. On a personal level, we can combine trips in our cars, carpool to and from our jobs, recycle, and look at alternate fuel vehicles. Water pollution is frequently caused by frequent droughts or unpredicted flooding. When flooding comes, it leads to runoff from our homes and roads, where the water picks up toxins, dirt, and trash and contaminates our rivers and streams. As Christians, we need to educate ourselves on ways to conserve water and be an activist in our community. As a young adult, you can lead a group to clean up rivers and streams, protect ecosystems, or clean up beaches. What better way to spend time with friends than cleaning up the world that we live in? Next is forest destruction. This is a global epidemic and a way that you can reach out to the world. When builders come into an area and bulldoze down everything, it removes mature trees that prevent erosion, absorb pollutants, and produce oxygen. This scars the land, and these scars are slow to heal, if they heal at all. Builders know this method is the most cost-effective, but also the most destructive. In third world countries, they're destroying all of their natural resources by tearing down entire forests to benefit man and at the cost of other living creatures. In the Bible, God tells us that if we rest the land, later it will produce more. With the responsibility that God gave us, we need to show Him we understand. Cut down trees for building houses or making fires, not just to cut them down. Use our land in good ways and keep it healthy. You can do this simply by not supporting companies that participate in this global epidemic. What better way to spend time with your friends than maybe planting a forest? Last, let's look at recycling. This is a huge way to help. Recycling can help in areas we've already talked about, but in ways you've never thought of. Did you know that each American produces 4.5 pounds of trash a day? That leads to 1,381,529,475 pounds of trash in our country every day. We are the largest producer of garbage. On the flip side of that, we're also the largest recycler. 1/3 of all garbage gets recycled, but that's not enough. Not every community has a recycling program. The benefit of recycling promotes green living. It helps reduce the amount of waste in landfills, causes less fuel to be used to pick up trash, and it generates revenue from recycled items. What can you do? It's easy. Simply recycle. In your own home, collect aluminum cans, bottle, glass, steel, newspapers, magazines, and batteries. Take these items to a local recycling company. The energy from one aluminum can will produce enough power to run a television for 3 hours. What better way to spend time with your friends than collecting, sorting, and transporting recyclables? You can do it anywhere. As a Christian, we need to find ways to do these things. Learn how to be practical with the environment. Earth will never again be a Garden of Eden, but it can be better than what we have today. The Bible says God will judge us for how we cared for His earth and the creatures. We will all want to hear Him say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." How will you be judged? Are you a good steward over what God gave you? Find ways to help your family and your home be more responsible. Conserve trips in your car, recycle, and conserve energy in your home. Look outside. Do you see soil erosion? Spoiled rivers and streams? Start a group to clean your community. Start with your church. Adopt a highway or clean a park. Give back to God a healthy earth. This is your time. You're young. You have so many more resources than your ancestors did. Please join me in the fight to give back to God a beautiful place and not a spoiled, rotten planet. He created us in His image, gave us dominion over the earth. How can you save it?